welcome back to another small business vlog. So the last time we spoke, it was when I did my shop update. It's been quite some time since that happened. I've been very busy. I literally spent a good couple of weeks after that update just packing orders, just making stickers. It was just so chaotic, so busy, and I definitely did feel very drained after that. I think I did feel somewhat burnt out because on top of packing orders, I was also still doing other work on top of that. Like, running my small business isn't the only work that I do. I wish I was doing this full time, but it's just not too viable right now to be doing that. That's like the dream one day eventually. So around this time of the year, a lot of people are doing like their Halloween update or their like little fall update, which I love. I feel like fall is always the most optimal time to be doing all of your cute little cozy hobbies like journaling, which is when a lot of small businesses will kind of pop out with new stickers. I just knew that I wouldn't be able to do that. Maybe next year I'd be able to do some sort of like fall shop update. I knew that I wouldn't be able to reach that deadline, so it wasn't until maybe like the last 2 weeks that I actually put my head down and started thinking more seriously about what I wanted my next shop update to be. Kind of settled on a theme. I think it's going to be something along the lines of like the Sleepy Strawberries or like Sleepy Strawberries collection. I think that's really cute because there's something about the winter months, the colder months, where I'm just feeling very tired, very lethargic, you know, like the sun sets a lot sooner, gets darker so much quicker, and so hopefully that's something that a lot of people can relate to. So I want my whole theme to be just around like being very cozy, very tucked in. In the shop update, I'm trying to release a postcard, which I always give for free for the mailing list club members. So if you haven't signed up for the mailing list, be sure to check it out. I always try to give out a freebie, and then the following like shop update after that, that's when I kind of like release that to the public and it's up for sale if you want it. The first time I released the new postcard, you can't buy it. I just give it out for free if you make an order through the mailing list, because you'll also get like a little code. That's just like my little way of giving back to my really like dedicated followers and loyal fans of the brand. It makes me really happy to see repeat customers, so that's just my way of saying thank you. Alongside that, I want to do a sticker sheet, and then I want to do a sticker flake pack, because the last sticker flake pack that I released, it did so much better than I ever could have imagined, so I just kind of want to keep that going. And then I was also thinking of potentially releasing a bookmark, because this is when everyone is reading. This is going to be a pretty small shop update, but anyways, yeah, so let's jump in to what I'm going to do for the day. Just finished printing out some stickers. Now what I want to do is figure out what I want to include in my email list for the upcoming store launch. This is a really important thing for me to do, and I've learned to do this ahead of time rather than at the last second. As I mentioned before, a majority of my sales do come from my email list. It's really important that I prioritize this. If you're a small business owner that isn't really familiar or comfortable with email/SMS marketing, then Brevo is a perfect place for you to start. They have a super easy onboarding process that allows for you to customize your templates and automation. What I love is that you can actually start for free and send up to 300 emails a day to over 2,000 contacts. I personally am not a super tech savvy person when it comes to things like this, so I love that Brevo makes it super easy and seamless to manage email marketing and SMS. Especially as a small business owner, you just have so many things piled up on your plate, and it gets so extremely stressful during launch time or shop updates. After I send out the campaign, it's really important for me to look at the analytics to see how well it performed, to see how many people clicked on the link, how many people unsubscribed. I keep all of those in mind for my next email campaign, so I can figure out, okay, what do I want to include next time? What do I not want to include? I can also figure out what can I tweak in terms of like the images, the heading, the text, in order to get people to click on the links. Brevo does a great job of showcasing all those analytics for you, making them super easy to understand and read. Personalizing and prioritizing your email campaigns is easily one of the most important things that you can do to grow your business. So if you haven't given it much thought yet or don't know where to begin, then definitely take this as your sign to check out Brevo. If you're interested, make sure to click down below to get 50% off of their starter and standard plans for the next 3 months. So I just packed up some of the orders, but in the meantime, I do want to give you guys a sneak peek of the drawings that I've been working on for the upcoming shop update. First, we're going to start off with this sticker sheet. So I'm really happy with the way that the sticker sheet turned out. I had a certain vibe that I wanted this release to kind of encapsulate, and I think that I did a pretty good job invoking that feeling in the sticker sheet, hopefully. Just ignore all of the smudge marks on my iPad screen, but I wanted to go for like a darker red this update, and I really do love that this sticker sheet is giving very much cozy, cuddled up vibes. Going to be another transparent one, I believe. I was also working on the postcard yesterday. Postcard is very much still a work in progress. You can see that like I haven't finished drawing a couple of things. I haven't finished coloring in a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm kind of like going all over the place and I'm trying to figure out like the color palette. Yeah, my drawing process is very messy. I don't really have a very linear, streamlined way of doing things because I always go back and change things, and it's always just kind of like a process of trial and error for me. Also want to do like little detailings on the border and very much tie it into like the sticker sheet that I just showed you guys, so it's going to have like the same sort of accents and details. The color palette is not set in stone. Also, another thing that I want to say is that I have been absolutely loving this iPad case that I got recently. It is the perfect iPad case if you're someone that draws a lot on your iPad. Let me show you what makes it like so amazing. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty because I've been like using it all over the place. It has this flap right here which you can use to insert into these ridges down below. It makes for like the perfect stand for when you're drawing on it. Used to have such a big problem with propping up this iPad case before, but now that I have this, it makes it so much easier and it's so sturdy and rigid. And I love that there's like 3 different levels. You can just see for all the artists out there, definitely check out this case. To show you guys something that I got recently. Gorgeous bag that I'm currently using to hold all of my journals, and let me give you a little sneak peek on the inside. It holds like pretty much all of my essentials. A gorgeous little bag that I love.